Hello guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be ranking Sonic the Hedgehog games, starting from the original Sonic the Hedgehog 1 all the way to the latest Sonic Superstars. So without further ado, let's start. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe cause one sub equals one chili dog for Sonic. So yeah, just do it. Starting with the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Now Sonic 1, pretty good game. Great for the beginning of the series. I'll put that in great. Sonic 2, even better. Awesome. Let's see where's Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Are they like together or they're separate? Whatever. So Sonic 3 is just as good as Sonic 2. Now Sonic and Knuckles doesn't stand very well on its own. It's better than Sonic 1 because it got two playable characters. But I don't think it's as good as Sonic 2. Like, if these two were together, then it'd be better than Sonic 2. But if we're counting them separate, then yeah, Sonic 2 is better. Now we're going to talk about the spin-off games, such as Sonic 3D Blast. Pretty mediocre game, mid. Let's do Knuckles Chaotix. The animation's great. It's mid as well. It's better than 3D Blast. Oh yeah, I forgot Sonic CD. I don't know. It's not as good as Sonic 1. It's kind of weird. I don't really like it. Now Sonic Drift. Sonic Drift, basically like Mario Kart. I'm gonna say bad. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I didn't like the Drift games. I think the brand new ones, like what's it called? Like Sonic and Super Sega Star Racing or whatever. Sonic, hold up. Let me get my Sonic Mania thing, like, case, because it has a paper inside and it tells me the racing game. Okay, I got it. It's Team Sonic Racing. That's the name. Team Sonic Racing. It's way better than Sonic Drift. Sonic Drift 2 introduced more characters, so I'll give it mid. Sonic R, horrible controls. It's better than Sonic Drift though, because it was an actual 3D Sonic game. Now, what is this? Okay, I don't think that's an error. But before we jump to 3D, we have to count the Game Gear games, like Sonic the Hedgehog, but on Game Gear. Not as good as the 16-bit counterpart, but I'll give it's better than Sonic 3D Blast. Or Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, as it's known in Europe. Sonic Spinball. It's an arcade game. It's better than 3D Blast. Actually, I think Drift is better. Drift 2. Okay, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna do Triple Trouble. Triple Trouble is probably one of the better ones. It's gonna go great. Next, we're gonna do Sonic Chaos. Sonic Chaos, pretty good game actually. Let's give it. You know what? Let's put it at the second highest spot in mid tier. It's not as good as Knuckles. Actually, I think it might be better than Knuckles Chaotix. Let me know what y'all think. So starting now, we will see some mid games, but we're gonna see Revival soon, I guess. But before we go to 3D games, we gotta count the advanced games. Reason why? Cause I want to. Advanced, great. Advanced 2, where are you? Advanced 2, oh my god. Okay, I don't know where Advanced 2 went. Oh, right there. Advanced 2, better. Not as better than Sonic 1 in my opinion. Sonic Advance 3. This one, I like the team mechanic. So we're going to throw it. Where is Sonic? Hold up. Sonic Advance, we're going to throw it in S tier. Now we're going to go to the 3D games. But we're not going to be counting things like Sonic Jam. But if you want to hear my opinion on that, it's awesome. I forgot about this one. This will go in great tier. Now, the 3D games. Until we get this Mania. Starting with the first 3D Sonic game, or official 3D, I don't know what this is, first of all. The first 3D Sonic game other than Sonic the Fighters, Sonic Adventure, gonna go in S tier. Just like Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic 2 will go in S tier. Like Sonic, unlike the adventure games, this one will go at the front of the great. Because slippery controls really can do bad for a game. Actually, I think CD it's not as good as Sonic 1, just because of the slippery controls. It's like crazy what good controls can do for a game. Now, what comes after? Where is the Shadow the Hedgehog? You know. So we're gonna go straight to Sonic 06. Buggy game, awful controls, but the story for Silver and Shadow was good. Music hits hard. So, it's not as bad as Sonic R, I'll say that. It's better than Drift. Better than Drift 2. Is it as good as Spinball? No. Mid. Okay, next we're gonna go to Sonic and the Secret Rings. This was a huge commercial success, I've heard. But me personally, I don't like the game. It's mediocre at best. We'll put it at the top of the mid. Unlike the last one, Black Knight, for me, is a great game. It's gonna go right in front of Sonic. It's gonna go right behind Sonic Heroes. Cause I really like it. I think it's a pretty good game. Now we start Sonic's Boost era. Sonic with Unleashed. Unleashed S tier. I like the Warthog stages. Some people complain about those, but me, stage length doesn't really bother me. Like Aquatic Base and Sonic 06 is like 13 minutes long, so it doesn't really bother me. In fact, I think it's better the longer it is. That's just me. Colors, easy S tier. Now we're going to Generations. Is it as good as the adventure games? Hell no. Does it come close? Absolutely. Not as good as Unleashed though. Colors is better than Colors though. So now at this point we haven't had a single game to like even compete with Sonic 3. But this might change with the next couple of games. Now, if you know what I was saying, I'm talking about the Boom games. When I said that might change, I'm not talking about these. I'm talking about some games that will come back earlier. Sonic with Rise of Lyric, the worst rated Sonic game, got a 32. Shattered Crystal, better than Sonic R. Fire and Ice, where's that? Fire and Ice. Here we go. It's better than Shattered Crystal, so I'll give it at the bottom. It's better than Drift 2. It's better than 06. Now the TV show, I don't know why it's here, but that's easy S tier. Now we're gonna get to the modern day games. Oh yeah, Lost World exists. Or in other words, the Mario copycat. So, you know what? Pretty good game. I like the parkour system, so it's great. It's gonna go right in the top of great. Now we're going to go to Forces. Forces. Is it as bad as Rise of Lyric? No. Is it better than Shattered Crystal? Yes. Better than 06? I don't think so. This is gonna go in mid. Actually, I'll put it at the top of the bad. Pretty mediocre game, if you ask me. Now we're gonna go to now we got Mania. That's an easy S tier. It's gonna go completely to the top. Actually, see these two adventure games? Bop, bada boom. Bop, bada boom. Pow. That's how I think it should be. Now, Sonic 3 is good. Is it as good as Mania? Sure. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, yeah, but Sonic 3 on its own? I don't think so. So, now we got Origins. I'm not going to count Origins, but Origins has a ton of bugs. It's not as good as Sonic Jam. We'll just put it in great. I said I wasn't counting deluxe and stuff. This is Sonic Origins Plus. Technically, it added Mighty and Ray, so it's gonna go in front of this because it has more content. Now we're gonna go to Sonic Frontiers. I think this is one of the best 3D Sonic games today. It's not as good as Adventure 2, but there. Now we have Superstars. Superstars. What do I want Superstars? I haven't played it, but from what I've heard, it's good. But me personally, I wasn't that hyped for it. I was more hyped for Frontiers. So this game, it's gonna go integrate. Now that's it. Every single mainline Sonic game put into a tier list. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and I'll see you in the next one.